Hello guys, and welcome to yet another episode of Optics Trade Debates. My name is Tadej.
Hello, my name is Theodor.
And today we'll be talking a brand new form of thermal monoculars from Pulsar called the Axion models, the Axion units. The brief introduction about this one, Theodor.
Well, this is the new entry level of Pulsar. So we know that Pulsar lately always has two series of thermal monoculars. Quantum Lite was the entry level before, and then Helions as the premium level. Now the Quantum Lite was discontinued, and the Axions were introduced in this year, in 2019, at SHOT Show, and later then again they were shown at EVA for the European market. These are the new monoculars, and I would say they are quite different to products which were used from Pulsar. So the image quality stayed on the same, I would say, really competitive level. So we were always getting probably the best image quality for your money with Pulsar. But now with Axions, they also upgraded, I would say, their play at on the field of touch and feel and general build quality. So these devices are now featuring a magnesium housing, and if you see it, the looks, they're really similar in terms of build quality and touch and finish and everything to premium high-class DSLR cameras. So really a big jump up. What is also new with them is the new sensor, 320 by 240 with 12 micron pitch, so really small pixel size, much smaller than previously when 17 microns were a general norm. The Helions are still featuring this 17 micron sensors. It is, however, true also that the pixel count in these new sensors is a little bit smaller than before. Now it's 320 by 240. I would say the main feature which you can see due to this small sensor and the new design is the size of the new Axions. So they're really small, they're really compact and very light. The smaller models, the XM30 and the key XM30 Axions, they weigh around 250 grams, maybe 10 grams more. And the XM38 model, it weighs approximately 300 grams. Yeah. So they can fit into any pocket. They're really small, really compact, and really well made. Optically, also at the moment, I would say they're probably the best buy at the market, at least now in the beginning of 2019. So you're not only getting the perfect fit and finish, you also are getting the top-notch image quality for your money.
Well, actually, the refresh rate stayed the same at 50 Hertz.
50 Hertz for all three.
There are actually three different models. So the Axion Key XM30, this one, the model without the key, the XM30, and the XM38. Of course, the difference in the lens and in these models which don't have the key acronym have the Wi-Fi and the Stream Vision app capabilities. Yeah. This one doesn't have, of course, for this particular reason, the price difference. They also feature a brand new battery, as you can see, a very nice one, APS battery, which is easily inserted here and easily removable. It's very easy to swap.
It's really fast if you swap them.
Yeah, if you have two of them, you can swap them in the matter of seconds. Very easy to use.
This is really smart from Pulsar because they figured out that the battery is probably the most important part of the any thermal device.
Yeah.
So now they're making all their devices in a way that you're always able to change the battery really quickly. And this is something where they are really leaps in front of all the competition.
Yeah, that's correct. The models without the key have a brand new HD AMOLED sensor, which is 1000.
Sensor, the display.
The display, sorry. HD AMOLED, which is 1024 by 768. This one with the key acronym has an LCOS display with, I think it's
960
by 720. I think.
So a smaller resolution.
Yeah.
And the main difference between the LCOS displays and the AMOLED HD displays is that, first of all, normally the AMOLED gives you the better image quality. You see it nicer with AMOLED. But the other advantage is also they work at lower temperatures. So you can use the key at temperatures above -10 while the normal Axions, you can use them even at -25 and they will still work splendidly. With the LCOS, I think what starts to happen is that the LCD at -20, let's say, it starts to become slow, so the refresh rate goes down a little bit. With the normal models, this is not the case.
You also have 8 different color patterns, which is also the case with Quantum or Helion devices, so 8 different ones. And you also have 3 calibration modes, like with Helion devices, as you already know. The semi-automatic, automatic, and the manual. They also work in the same fashion, I think.
We have also a video about these modes.
Yeah.
Automatic, semi-automatic, and manual.
We do, yeah, I think we do.
We can go, and by explaining what is also the difference between them is that the smaller 2 models, XM30 and Key XM30, they have the same lens, but they don't feature the same magnification.
That's correct.
So this one features 2.5 magnification, the base magnification. This one, the XM30, starts with 4 times magnification, and the XM38 with a 5.5 times magnification. This is quite high magnification for such a small devices, and it gives you really good amount of details. They also all feature zoom, digital zoom. So this one goes to the Axion Key XM30 goes from 2.5 all the way to 10. The normal Axion XM30 goes from 4 to 16. And the XM38 goes from 5.5, which is the base magnification, all the way to 22.
22, yeah.
Let's make a short summary about what is positive and where there is still room for improvement.
Well, first off, as you can see, it basically looks like a rangefinder. It's very small, it's very compact, easy to use, easy to handle. You can put it basically into your pocket if you have it big enough. The new swappable battery, APS, as we mentioned, it's very easy to install, very easy to replace, remove, very easy, very nice. The housing is made from magnesium, so robustness is undisputable with these devices.
They're also completely waterproof. You can even submerge them into water and they will still work.
I think Pulsar states around 30 minutes or so, something like this. But in general, they went into details. As you can see, they're nicely, neatly made, and they also added a nice magnetic compartment into this strap here. As you can see, you can like this.
Well, if you're really aggressive, but
but in general, when you observe, it doesn't get in your way, so it's very nice.
It doesn't obstruct you.
Yeah, it doesn't obstruct you, so it's very nice. I would say this is about it.
I will also say that the really strong point with them is the new sensor and the new displays. I would say the image quality is just top notch for this price point.
Also, it's very hard to perhaps, well, this one is your part.
If we look what could be done better. Using them with glasses is a little bit hard. So the eyepiece part, for me personally, is still better on the Helions. I use glasses and the Helions are perfect in this regard. I would also say that, well, this is sweet and sour. It's not really minus and plus. The price point for the Axion Key model is extremely aggressive. I think personally that now in this moment there is not a single competitor that would offer such a good package as the Axion Key XM30 at the moment. It is, however, also a really steep step towards the normal Axion XM30. This one starts at 1,390, this one is 1,990, and this one is 2,290 or 390,
something like that.
Less than 2,400.
Around,
So there is a 600 euros gap between them. Okay, 2.5 times magnification, 4 times magnification. The lower resolution display, LCOS type, so a little bit lower image quality than the AMOLED HD display, and normally at temperature -20, -10, -25. It is also true that I believe that there rarely are there instances when normal user gets with its device into an environment where there is -25 and use the device for a prolonged period of time. But still, and this 600 euros is quite a big step. Apart from that, there is not many
Well, I would say, as you can see, the battery is very small. We know the IPS 5 and IPS 10. I think they last, the IPS
8
10...
or 16 hours.
Yes, something like this.
Yeah.
And this one lasts about, according to the information which Pulsar gave to us, around 4 hours, I think. Yeah. We're going to put this to a test, and we'll actually see how they fare. But in general, the battery is not so very good as those on Helion devices.
I think this is the problem of our point of view. We are spoiled by the Helions, because you put the bigger battery into Helions and it works for 16 hours. It's just crazy. Mm-hmm. And then you say, okay, this one works only 4 hours. Oh, the Helion has a better battery solution. Yeah, but when you compare with the other thermal monoculars, they have internal battery which are not able to swap. They usually don't work even 4 hours, and when the battery runs out, you have to put the whole device on a charger and have to wait for 2 hours that the battery gets charged. Yeah. With Pulsar Axions, you just swap the battery, and this is so much better in user experience. What is also a little bit minus that with the Axion Key XM30, they really want to go to the market with an aggressive price. So you don't even get a charger for the battery with this device. You have to charge the battery inside of the device, because they really wanted to lower the price point as much as possible and to conquer the market with such a high quality product.
Additionally, I think the only lackluster, apart from those which we already pointed out, is that the Key model actually doesn't come with the APS charger. The model without the Key actually comes with them. With
the charger, it's really funny, because it's made in a way that you can charge 2 batteries at the same time.
Very nice.
So you only get 1 battery with each of these devices, and then you buy the second one separately. But with the Axion Key, I think this is going to be easy. You're going to buy the charger and the additional battery. It's not going to be a big expense, and then you are set. And you can really use it.
I think we forgot one additional plus. You actually have the LED indicator.
Yeah, that's important.
Which works very nice.
With Helions and other devices, when you turn them on, you always have to wait for those 3, 4, 5 seconds before the device starts to work, and you're never quite sure if it did turn on or not. Yeah. With this one, you have an external LED. Really small, it's invisible. If you're already looking at 1 meter, it's almost invisible, so you have to have it in your hands, and you see immediately, okay, the device is turned on. And the startup time is also great with these devices. It's almost instant. You just turn on and 1 second.
Axion units really have a blitz startup time.
Yeah, it's like immediately. Yeah. But even though I really like the small LED, some hunters say, yeah, but if it has an external LED, the animal will be able to see me. With such a small LED diode and really discrete one, it's impossible. You do see if you turn the device on or not.
I agree. Okay, this is it.
Yeah,
we've supplied our viewers with so much information, but nonetheless, if you require any additional information to go more in deep, feel free to write us a comment on our YouTube channel or anywhere, basically, or be able
send
to
us an email, check our blog posts, and if still something is missing, just send us the question. We will try to do everything to reply.
And we'll reply. Take care. Until next time.
Bye.